Hey y'all, it's Saturday, 7:12 p.m. I'm gonna start going live because I did click on it to see about going live. Then it said, okay, you can now go live in 48 hours or something. But this was like a couple days ago. So I guess I can start going live. So look, quick story time because it's 7:12 and y'all know me, I get up at 4:30. I'm up early and therefore I get sleepy early. And I don't know if you hear my baby in the background, but he is upstairs on his Oculus online with my grandson. So, Chris, entitlement. This is going to be about fucking entitlement. So, uh, Chris, I forgot to call Chris back yesterday. Mind y'all, just started talking Chris on the phone a few days ago. Just started talking Chris on the phone a few days ago. Now, yesterday he was like, when can you come and see me? Pull up on me. I want to see your face. And I was like, yesterday I was dragging. And my day was pretty much over so early after me, gym, football field, and all that with my son, and the things of that nature. So, I was actually ready to take a nap about like 2 in the afternoon. And I ended up not taking a nap because when I was going to lay down and rub my damn eye, a piece of my eyelash went in my eye. Mind y'all ain't never seen no video with me with eyelashes on. But I said I was stepping into my femininity. So, the little girl named Kayla, she got an eyelash page. She did my individuals. And see, y'all, she make me look like I was about to get up and fly away. So, and I think they look cute. Especially when I do my little makeup and penciling my eyebrows a little bit. So, anyhow, quickly, I ain't gonna be long because I'm watching stuff on TV and I'm in the bed, as you can see. Look, I was chilling. So, I ended up going to get my lashes fixed. I had to run down the projects and get them done. To the girl Kayla, came back home. Chum went outside to play with the kids and everything. Make a long story short, I forgot to call Chris back. Was it a priority? No, because I'm not used to talking to Chris all the time. Just started back talking to Chris on the phone with no intentions to link up, hook up, or go back down memory lane. Now, one thing is he's a fucking Libra. I'm not going there. I even told him on the phone, like, boy, I'm staying away from a Libra and a fucking Virgo. Bottom fucking line. It look like it, but that's just a glare. So I said, bottom line, I'm staying away from a Libra and a Virgo. Okay. So that's what I said to him the previous conversation. So long story short, I forgot to call Chris back. Today, get up, normal routine, all of that stuff. Gym, whatever the case may be. So, and now of course is we at what Monday is mommy duties. And he texted me this morning like, I'm getting irritated with your communication. You forgot to call me back. Nigga, first of all, calm down. I don't talk to you on a regular basis for you to have been a priority where I would like remember to call you back. And you got a life too. I'm also not going to be calling him to even make him feel or think that is a way back in. We are just friends, homeboy, and you lucky that I'm allowing us to be friends because look at how I am. I won't even allow, if me and my ex, without allowing me and my ex to be friends, none of this stuff will be going on. Not Chris, but my ex, the recent one. But I can't be freshly friends with an ex. I try to explain that to my ex, like, yo, no, we can't be friends. Give me a couple of years. Give me like 2 to 5 years. Then I can see you and I can be like, hey, we cool and keep on walking. I could walk past you as if we never even knew each other. But I can't be your friend while healing. See, I've healed past Chris. And then look, he's back at his fucking sister house. He wanted me to pull up on Emily to come see him at his sister house. Boy, last time I saw you, you were moving back here, which he did the same thing my ex did. They go back to the in-between houses, the mommy and the sister, until they find and groom another female. Then they put their foot slam in the door. And both of them provide dick and comfort. And it makes sense. They the best companion in the world. They got, when they with you, they really ain't got nowhere to go unless somebody come pick them up or you take them somewhere or something. So yes, that's the companionship. Bang, there it go right there. And the dick is a plus because the nigga just want the pussy. So it's like, okay. And orgasms be fucking us up. And Chris' dick is way, way bigger than Sean's. And Chris Nasty is a motherfucker. And guess what? I still ain't got the urge or the inkling to link up with him. I could wait till I get my dick Thursday through Saturday somewhere. Okay, so like the entitlement. So moving forward, I just hit his phone like, hey Chris, I apologize for getting to call you back or whatever. Because after this little message he hit me at early this morning. And I said, hey, I want to call you real quick so we can get a better understanding. So that the same thing I'm saying to you in this video, y'all, is the same thing I wanted to say to Chris on the phone. Hey, yo, hey, don't expect me to be calling you. And I don't expect for us to be calling and communicating on a regular basis, because that will pull an emotional thing. And when he has been on the phone, he's already been back down memory lane. For one, he lies so much. That was the big issue with him. Lie. And he already lied and said he literally been single since we've been split. Chris, you forgot one day you called me to impress the girl and was like, don't I give you bill money? Don't I give you bill money? And he got me good. I was like, you gave me back the money I gave you. And when I said you gave me back the money, as soon as I said it, he hung up the phone. He just wanted her to hear that he look out for me, he paid the bills, which he did. It would never seem like that because he would often just give me back what he owed me. And then he got paid on Fridays. And yo, why he do the same thing while we was even on the phone? He was like, bull, because I swear, like, whew, you know, before he used to get paid on Fridays, and if he knew he had to owe me some money, he'd come in like, bull, whew, I swear, man, them niggas. And I get real quiet because I know he about to fucking say something. He about to fucking say something. And that's what really kicked it off that night. Because I was like, yo, you've been staying with me 6 months. And all right, the first 3 months, you had a free ride. But goddamn it, if I'm doing this by myself, then you need to go back down to your sister's house and just come see me on the fucking weekends. And that's what kicked off the fight that night. But he, was when I called the address, what he said earlier, he was like, I was started to talk to him like, hey, Chris, yo, I don't want us to be under the misconception of, we rekindling something, this, that, and the third. We spoke on the phone. You inboxed me on Facebook. I shot you my number. I was able to trip and laugh with you, see where you at in your point in life. You see where I'm at in my point in life, as we spoke vocally, verbally on the phone. But not with the expectations of linking up or hooking up. And I get it. He asked me yesterday, can I pull up and see him because he wanted to see my face. And I was like, I'll try to do that. But it wasn't in my plan or anything. I didn't even plan to get back out the bed. The reason why I got back up and didn't even get the little nap is because I had to run and get my eyelash fixed. It was burning my eye. And I'm not used to wearing lashes. So I was like, fix this, fix this. Shit. And these girls teaching me something. Look, my skin cleaning up, y'all. So, like, the entitlement. The fucking entitlement. The entitlement of it all, man. The entitlement of it all. So, as I was proceeding to tell him about, hey, you know, the expectations is set in the third, the phone hung right up. So I was like, okay. But then he called right back and was like, hey, I'm with my ex right now. We in a call talking. I'm gonna call you right back. And hung it up. Man, I bust out laughing. Because I knew when he said he was just now moving back to his sister's house. I was like, the first thing I said to him, I was like, what girl house you done left now because she done caught on to you not helping her with the bills. Then, y'all, a leopard never changes his fucking spots. Well, I don't know, because I've changed. We all change. You know, people change what they want. Some people just don't. I'm just say that because we all got the push to change. I know I'm not nowhere where I used to be. So I'm not even going. I take that back, saying that, you know, some people just don't change. Some people don't change, not all people. So I'll say it that way. He said, well, I mean, when he hung up, and I just was laughing like, and I knew another girl just said, you know, he just moved from another girl house. Y'all, we in March. He did the same thing to me. He the one, if y'all go back a couple stories, that's the one who I got up that morning and got my tax money. My tax hit my card, and I was off work that day. He was scheduled to go into work that day. I took Chum to school, and by the time I got to the Ace check cashing place to withdraw some money to put in another account, he called me like, babe, where you at? I saw him down Harford Road on 25th. He was like, oh, I got an appointment today at 10. And I was like, I just saw you. I just left out the house. And he got to be to work. He go to work like at 11. So I was like, well, I was getting mad now. Like, where the fuck you got an appointment at? Like, yo, I slept with you last night. You was at the house. I just saw you this morning. We got up, gave each other a kiss, took a shower, took Chum to school. Like, where's you going? Oh, yeah, I'm trying to go out this car dealership. He ain't had no fucking appointment. He knew my money hit. That dealership opened up at 10, and he hustled the truck out my ass. Then I was so mad. He the one that I said on the thing that I was so mad that, like, I was already boiling because he ruined my day. Us even going out there and then riding out there. I was saying, oh, we ride out. He must got some money I don't know about. So I'm getting pissed on him. I'm like, this thing must got some money I don't know about. But how we pay none of the bills we just laid up in here. And we just had to talk that you need to go, like, you're not going, you know, I could do this by myself. And next thing you know, the guy was like, so you have 5,000? And he was like, wait a minute, let me talk to her real quick. Kim said, hey, babe, look, I get paid this week. So you know my checks, I can give you 500 each time I get paid. Yo, he got the truck out my ass. By the time it was time to give me the second 500, that's when he was beefing. Just like my ex. My ex was about to get paid and he's supposed to give me a lump sum of money to back pay for the 7 months that he stayed with me, and then had to pay not one bill, not one rent, gas, electric, or anything. I still had money in my savings and took care of all of that. And I got my taxes too. So and then I had paid for his daughter's phone. And he knew that he was getting paid that week. And he bounced on me. Just like when he got his taxes, he bounced on me and went and bought the car in his mother's name. And like, that's all it be. These niggas will pick a beef. Not just them, like people, even our friends. You ever borrow loan money to somebody and they pick a beef with you so they don't have to pay it back? And it is so easy for a motherfucker to just go run and pounce with somebody else because they look like they got this shit together, because now they coming with a car. Yeah, they got a pocket full of fucking money because they didn't pay shit where they was at. And they hoarded that shit. They knew it was coming. And now look, years done passed. Chris has still repeated the same fucking cycle. The same cycle. And see, that's why I said it was important that I got hurt this way. As y'all can see, I repeated the same fucking cycle. The taking a man in, cleaning him up, helping him, feeding him, being a wife to niggas that I was only supposed to fuck. You know, getting tricked out of niggas. You know, so like, and I had to be broken. That's why when I look at what I went through, it don't hurt as bad as it used to, because I had to be broken at this level so that this doesn't happen again. So now the little bit of charm remembrance in his life, he'll be able to look back and say, well, I haven't seen my mother with nobody since Mr. Chris and Mr. Sean. Years ago. So I had to be broken with this because I know I got a problem with saying no. I know that like it's just, if somebody need it, I got it, and I'm very intuitive, but I'm also a networker, and I'm a type of person that make things happen. You say you got a problem. While you're telling me the problem, I'm already figuring out your solution. I'm like that with my neighbor upstairs. I'm just like that. I'm just like that. That's why God also be blessing me too. But this shit that I just went through last year, yeah, I had to be broken to that magnitude and had to really sit in it and feel a shit. When you look at it, remember I said this is the first time I really had to sit and feel it bit by fucking bit. I didn't crawl up under nobody. I rolled this shit out. Church, work, chum, court, gym, therapy, medication. Like, I rolled this shit out. Cried. Shit, I still fucking cry. I was crying a couple weeks ago. I was crying recently. I was crying when he did the little not gonna pop up speech, because I'm like, yo, you keep releasing me and picking me back up. I thought you was setting me free when you dropped the paper off. I thought you was setting me free when you dropped off in the other car, then the other car, then the other car, then the other car. You know, and then I hate that you come past to show me off these things to future fake and bullshit me. Then remember when you spent the 8 weeks bullshitting me on not going to go remove the shit off of me? Keeping me in bondage? So like when I was crying like tears of set me free, why don't you, babe? Stay out my life, why don't you, babe? That shit. Like when he said that, I was like, do you promise? Do you promise this time? Do me a favor, can you mean it? All right. That's what you say. All right, I'm calling your bluff, nigga. I'm calling your bluff. Dare me that you won't come past no more and pop up shit. So I can start revisiting and re-crying and redoing all this other shit. And now, sister, ooh, my little titty popped in the screen. It's little, y'all. Y'all ain't see nothing. And now, sister, look, your brother's back at the house. I asked him, I did ask him yesterday earlier when we talked. I said, how your sister feel about you being back home? He was like, she got her jokes. Yeah. And he was like, because in one hand, she like, shit, I'm in a relationship now, and you keep coming home, and you keep coming home, you keep coming home. And he was telling me yesterday she got mad, a little frustrated, and left out with her daughter and was like, they just need to go for a ride. You know? Yeah, I get it. When you don't feel like, when you open your house to somebody else, friend or foe, boyfriend or anybody, people don't understand when we let people live with us, we make the sacrifices. We are the ones that's letting y'all in our business and in our most vulnerable times. Motherfucker got ways they take a shit in the morning. You know, people got things that they like to get up and do, and sometimes may not clean up, sometimes may not feel like cleaning up. You know, sometimes we do. You know, but we know where everything is at in the house. Now, when you got somebody live with you, gotta put everything up, you know, all type of shit. Like, and people that move in with other people don't look at that. They don't look at that. I used to tell my ex, like, yo, your mother ain't in a relationship. She keep letting you just come back home like you at the tender age of 40. Like, and that's why I had to be broke to that magnitude. Which brings me back to my son. He's 29. My ex is 39. There's no way they should be doing the same shit. And the scary part about that is that Charlie's been shot in the head. He can't control his impulses or cognitive decisions. This nigga makes all the same decisions Charlie make, and he ain't been shot in the head. But us mothers, us sisters, us people, we have to set a deadline when we keep letting these people come back to our house, so they never gonna learn. Sis, your brother will be back in 2 more years. Mom, your son came back 3 times since he left me. You know, since you got him to leave me. Because I was taking your son away from you. I can't believe she even said that to me. I can't believe she even said that to me because I would never compete with that lady. I was not doing that. I was teaching him things you should have been taught him that he could do for himself. So he wouldn't have to depend on you and pay you $500 a week to babysit his 16-year-old child that ain't getting over. Ma'am, that was wrong. Okay? But us, we have to stop. We have to stop. I had to be broken to that magnitude so this shit won't happen again. Because all they do is repeat themselves with different people. I got caught in the whim of Chris, and because he was with women before me, living with them. Then he gonna lie. He was like, oh, well, no, I just actually had my house, but, you know, I ain't like how the steps was looking, so I had told the landlord I wasn't gonna pay the rent till he fixed the crack on the step. That's not how it's worked, Chris. That's how I know you ain't had your own. That's not how it worked, baby. They got escrow. Okay? Something like a crack in the step, you fix yourself, Chris. You don't refuse to pay your bills. And he ain't got no kids, y'all. He got that same shit that Sean do. They kick out their money to everybody. And when you don't have bills in your name, you have money to stun off and show. All you have is a couple dollars. Your paycheck is literally yours. No bill come out of none of your paychecks. And it's nothing to secure and hold on to when there's nothing in your name. But the entitlement of Chris, back to that. The entitlement of Chris. Well, communicating with you is what's the name? No, bitch. Say it right. When upon communicating with me, you realized that you couldn't get your foot back in my fucking door, that I've not only moved, I had moved on, and still with nobody else at the moment right now. I'm still happy, skin clear, free, financially stable. And I'm not looking for you to come. And I know what size dick you got and how good your head is. And guess what? Still ain't asked you to come swing around the bend. No. So say that the right way. Yeah, well, I see I ain't gonna be able to get over on you no more because you know me. You know how I am and everything now. So, you know, that's what's irritating me. Nigga, me not calling you back. I ain't got to call you the fuck back. And guess what? If he don't call me, they ain't gonna make or break me. Because tomorrow I'll wake up in mine. And he'll wake up in hers and hers and hers and hers. All that shit my ex said he ain't going back to that girl. And guess what? He went back. And guess what? Now Mama got to see him go back and forth. Mama got to see him go back and forth from her house to her house and her house and everything else. I don't have to be a part of that anymore. I'm not in competition with no other woman, no third party, and I'm not in competition with a mommy. I'm not. And see, I had to be broken to this magnitude so I could stop toxically enabling Charlie. Because I've had him evaluated by doctors. I did all that I could do. They say he can function and stuff. On the decisions that he make, he knows exactly what he's doing. So if the licensed specialist says these things, I did my part not once, not twice, but 3 times. There's nothing I could do. We cannot control grown people. I could just be here. The door's open. I love you. The phone line is open. But I will not toxically enable him. And I will not keep taking somebody back in my life. And I'm not making any more backwards moves. Shit, I ain't got to play the 50 with my ex no more. The courts is over with. We ain't got to go back to court for nothing. We don't. So, like, as long as he don't pop up, I don't have to see him. I don't have no reason to now contact him. The only last contact was because he's declared homeless in Baltimore City. That's fucking crazy. And it brings us back to how we really don't know who we with. Because in one token, I'm over here rejoicing that he put me in a third party situation, that he rejected the blessing, and that he, ran the other way instead of accountability and responsibility. Because I see the blessing in that. But on the other hand, baby girl crying and trying to get pregnant again by a nigga who is homeless with no driver's license. And now she's going to be in a relationship with his mother. Because once she had that baby, because she's going to get pregnant again. That's how the universal law works. Especially how he prayed on her for that last baby to go. God ain't going to let him get away. I ain't got to seek karma. Sitting there in a child support office or going through being in a toxic environment, being laying with somebody you don't want to be with is its karma in itself. Not because you don't want to be, not because you want to be, because you gotta be. I don't want nobody to live with me no more or to live off of me no more, because then you'll never know if they really like you, because they gotta be. They gotta like you. You're a compliant dummy. You're a submissive dummy. You're a compliant partner. Who wants to lose a good dummy? I'm grateful not to be the dummies no more. I'm sitting back smiling. Every L ain't a loss. Shit, it looks like I'm the one got away. Because outside of me and them, you can't buy this piece of my life. And I don't give a fuck what them other bitches got that I ain't got. I got peace. And my sanity.